Alright guys, end of the month soon. What that means we're looking at the top 10 lifts throughout the full month of December. Like I said in the one for the end of the year, we will be back doing this how we normally do for the from now on. But here we have 155 kilo bench press, wrapping up the prep for the WRPF Pro Comp, moving fast, which is what we did use for an opener. Speaking of the WRPF Pro Comp and the bench press, this is the max bench press we got on the day, 162.5, which we got on our second attempt. We missed our third on a technicality of downward movement. Uh, don't tend to fail on on technicalities often on bench press, so we'll smooth that out. We wanted a bit more as well, but we didn't leave any kilos behind on the day, as you see. That only 2.5 kilo jump. But one thing I'm really proud of is the arch. I've really worked on that, and I think it's showing. If you look at my arch from the start of the year and then look at it now at the end of the year, you can see a real big difference. I'm really proud of that. Can see one thing I always will do is always check with the judges what it was for, just if it's anything I can improve for the next attempt. So now we've got 255 kilos on the squat. This is with 2 revolutions less than I'll normally get on the knee wraps, just to try and make the lift a bit harder. And walking out, which we didn't have to do in the pro comp, again just to try and make that lift a bit harder. It's 5 kilos heavier than what I wanted for the opener, again just to really show that that weight was manageable weight. Again, following a bit of a pattern here, we've got the second attempt from the WRPF Pro Comp now, 267.5. This is the squat I walked away with on the day, with not being able to get my third with some daft technicality from the Federation. But you can see we've got a bit more wrap, even though it doesn't look like it. Those are 2 revolutions more when I've really cranked. You can see was on the mono that time, so no walk back. And flew up. That was better than my opening attempt. Yeah, very happy with that. Loaded 277.5, and I believe that would have flown if the Federation gave me a chance to do the lift. Next, we've got a log press with 55 kilos for 6 reps. For those of you that don't know, I'm doing a little strongman competition. Well, it will have happened by the time this video goes online. So this is my biggest lift going into the competition. One of the events is a log press for reps with 55 kilos, if you couldn't guess. So I wanted to see where I stand with that, and quietly confident. The main goal for me is to just try and keep going. The less time I can spend getting air in at the bottom, the better. Because I believe I've got a half decent. The technique isn't too bad. So if I can just keep going, I've set my goal of my goal is 10 reps. If I can get that, I'll be very happy. If I don't, it is what it is. Because first event is deadlift. That's going to sap a lot of energy. And before straight before, you've got to do a 20-second nickel stone hold. So yeah, it is going to really be sapped by the time I come to the log press. So I've got 75 seconds to do as many reps as I can, I believe. So I think 10 reps will be a big fight, big challenge. But I'm up for the challenge. See there, 6 reps. That'll do for me. So next is lift number. Is this number 4? I think it's number 4. Is 140 kilos for 5 reps. This is my first proper session back after the WRPF Pro Comp. Did 1 or 2 light sessions the week following, but this, about 7 or 8 days afterwards, nice, ready to start training again properly. There was a few setbacks since then. We've ended up in hospital, but we're all fighting fit, so ready to get training very soon. So you get that nice and right. Wanted to make sure shoulders were really bedded in. That technique is what we really focus on in training, especially on lighter sessions. There's rep number 1, number 2, number 3. Trying to work on those pauses. Obviously they start to go a little bit towards the end of the set. There's all 5 reps. Well, there are 6 potentially, but I thought I'll leave it there. So lift number 3 now is a 270 kilo SSB bar squat. This is in training wraps, 2 meter training wraps, and it's my first squat session in the Titan Boss squat suit, no briefs underneath. Just wanted to have a play about with this, and it absolutely flew. Who knows where we're going to end up with the multiply kit going forward into 2025. But that's it for the squats for this month. Looking at the deadlifts now, we've got 2 deadlifts to round out this list. My first ever Axel bar deadlift was 180 kilos for 13 reps. You can see we're in a suit with the slippers on. We're allowed to use that in Strongman. That's why we've got the straps as well. They're all Strongman approved. The deadlift at the Strongman competition is an Axel bar deadlift, 170 kilo for reps. So I thought if I'm prepping with 180, it should fly on the day. So this set lasted 50 seconds. I'm allowed 60 seconds to get as many reps as I can. I believe there was a little break I did now between rep 11 and 12. If I ironed that out, I think the set would have lasted 45 seconds. And I think 15 more seconds with a little bit lighter weight. I think I can get 16 reps. I tell a lie. This is lift number 3. A 400 kilo leg press. Yes. I put the training wraps on for this just to protect the knees, and I wanted to get a few reps. You see, I thought it didn't look like the range of motion were that much, and then I actually looked at the path of the machine and realised how close I was to the actual bottom, and I couldn't have gone any further if I wanted to. I tell a lie, that was number 2. This is lift number 1. 302.5 kilo deadlift. The deadlift PB that I've been chasing for many a month. See, we lock it out. And that's 3 white lights. Thank you for joining me this week. Until next week, keep lifting that big weight.